All right, boys, is everyone finally here?
Yep.
Let's get started then, bozos. So, Five Nights at Freddy's 1 is an easy S tier.
Oh, come on, Donald. It's a fine game, but not the best the series has to offer.
What the hell are you talking about, Joe? It's a classic, the atmosphere, the design, beautiful. I don't think even I could have done better myself.
Come on, Donald, it's like maybe A tier at best. It gets repetitive. There's not enough content to make the game last long enough, and there's not much replay value.
I bet you know a lot about finishing shit too fast, don't you, Barack? You guys are fucking idiots, but fine, I'll put it in just A. Next is Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm thinking C tier.
Boo! Boo!
I mean, come on, guys. There's just way too much going on.
Of course you'd say that, Sleepy Joe, you senile old fuck. It's definitely an A-tier game.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I've got to agree with Donald on this one. It's so iconic, Joe, and it's actually a blast to play.
Highest I'll agree to is B tier.
I'll take Joe, the gameplay and character design are top-notch.
B tier.
Just put it in B tier, Donald. He's not going to budge.
This tier list is already shit. All right, so what about Five Nights at Freddy's 3?
Now, this game is more my style. It's slow just how I like it.
Of fucking course. Come on, Joe. We all know this game is ass.
Now, hold on a second, Donald. I'm with Joe on this one. The lore of this game is peak Five Nights at Freddy's storytelling. And on top of that, Springtrap is probably still the single best thing to come out of this entire franchise.
The best thing to come out of this franchise, my ass. Have you even seen his jump scare? His jump scare is actually the worst in the franchise.
Aside from the jump scare, he's peak. The murderer of the franchise is the direct antagonist of the game. You can't tell me that's not cool, Donald.
Fuck you, it's going in D.
Classic Donald L.
Why do I even bother?
Okay, Five Nights at Freddy's 4, S tier.
What the fuck? Donald, are you high?
Come on, guys, it's easily the scariest game in the franchise.
Yeah, and it's boring as fuck. You spend most of the game staring into dark hallways only to get your ears blasted. And on top of that, the lore from this game is a disaster.
Yeah, exactly, Barack. And on top of that, the fact that this game pretty much confirmed Dream Theory was stupid.
Wait, Joe, are you serious? There's no way that Dream Theory was Scott's intention. It makes no sense.
What the fuck do you mean, Barack? I mean, come on, what else could Scott mean by, why would the tiny toy Chica be missing her beak?
I don't know, man. I just don't buy it.
Fine, I'll lower to A tier, but not an inch lower. Next is Five Nights at Freddy's World. This game is an absolute disaster.
Come on, man, it's not an amazing game, but it's still a cute little game. For that, I think it's worth a C tier.
Have it your way, Joe. But what about Sister Location? I think we all know this game is kind of mid.
I'm going to be real with y'all. This game is straight ass. The gameplay has no depth, and it's so boring.
Yeah, I agree. If even Joe thinks it's slow as balls, it must be pretty bad.
B tier, then?
No, that's being too generous. Put it in C.
Fine, next is Pizzeria Simulator. Honestly, one of the best in the franchise.
Of fucking course you love this game, Donald. I bet you feel right at home running a corporation with shitty business practices and lawsuits.
Fuck you, Joe. This game is a banger. And Henry's speech at the end goes down as one of the greatest in gaming history.
I guess I'm with Donald on this one. The Pizzeria Tycoon section of the game is so fun. I wish Scott would have made a full game based around just the Tycoon gameplay.
I refuse to put this in anything lower than A tier.
Fine.
All right, so Ultimate Custom Night is next.
This game is incredible. The game design is top-notch, and it's so fun getting high scores.
It's all right, but kind of not interesting.
The story for this one is so good. Afton getting tormented by Cassidy after his death is so satisfying, and then getting to play as him through his torment is such a great payoff. Put it in A tier.
Next is Help Wanted. This game is absolute peak.
Hard agree. This game is absolutely incredible. Five Nights at Freddy's was always perfect for VR, and this game capitalizes on that in the smartest way possible.
Yep, and the story is great.
I don't know, guys. This game isn't my favorite.
Why is that, Joe?
I don't know. It just isn't.
It's okay, Joe. We all know you're a pussy. He probably pissed his diaper while playing.
Fuck you, Donald.
Anyways, S tier. Next is Special Delivery.
F tier.
Finally, we got Security Breach. This game is absolutely terrible.
Wrong. It's a great game, Donald.
The fuck? This game is hot garbage. It was and still is a broken mess with terrible game design.
Come on, Donald. It's a fun playthrough, and Freddy is amazing in the game.
Yeah, I'm with Barack here. Come on, Donald. You had to at least have some fun in this game.
The most fun I had was pressing the quit button.
Common Donald L. The game has so much charm between the design of the Pizzaplex characters and the story. Princess Quest lore was so cool.
That and the fact that we got our first fully explorable game in franchise history was absolutely amazing.
C tier at most. The game design and bugs ruin it for me.
Fine, but you owe me one next time we make a tier list.
All right, peace out, homies. The new Five Nights at Freddy's Game Theory just dropped, so I'm going to go watch that.
Oh, me too.
Me 3.